Om Shanti. Welcome to this beautiful session on the topic how to become a constant embodiments of remembrance. Out of the 4 subjects, the most difficult subject is remembrance. And also in today's Murli, Baba emphasized on concentration in meditation, right? So Didi is here to share her experiences and also give deep insights on how to become a constant embodiment of remembrance. I have seen Didi since few years now. Didi is almost always merged in Baba's remembrance, experiencing that silence. So how is she able to do that and how we can do? So Didi will share her experience about this.
Om Shanti. Once we are in Gyan, there is always aim to be in silence, Baba's remembrance, and being Swadarshan Chakradhari, spinning the cycle of 84 birds. That has been our aim. And luckily, I was, even before Gyan, speaking less. Not many friends. In university, only one friend. School, we were a group of friends. So after Gyan, it has been easy because I was detached from my family and alokik family. And I had experienced everything in life. So there was no desire. Because after Gyan also, I was touring a lot, here and there and everywhere. So I had seen most countries, and during a Gyani life, I was, every weekend we had at least one movie, and Sunday would be going to beach and all. And in school holidays, we were in some hill station or not in Bombay. Pune, Mahavadeshwar, Matheran, Panchgeni, etc. The cities near Bombay, because that was my father's hobby. He also used to enjoy his holiday. And so there was no attraction to have anything. So Baba prepared me even before Gyan. So, after Gyan, naturally, it becomes easy to progress.
Didi, when we are speaking of being embodiments of remembrance, constantly we won't be able to reach there instantly, right? We have to go stage by stage. So, what do you think are the stages of remembrance that leads to the stage of being embodiments of remembrance?
Well, when we come first in Gyan, we start churning Gyan. Then we have chit chat with Bap Dada. Then we go to subtle region to meet Bap Dada, the angelic stage. And finally is a seed stage. But to have constant remembrance or becoming embodiment of remembrance is not easy, because we are in a society, we have to do all sorts of jobs, Lokik job, alokik service. So it's not so easy to be constantly in remembrance. But aim should be there. And attention, checking whether my thoughts are useful or useless. Because nowadays Baba is emphasizing a lot on not to have waste thoughts. So that's where we have to pay attention. Neither we listen nor speak waste, not think also.
Yes, Didi. Didi, when we churn knowledge, so can that be counted as remembrance?
Of course.
Okay. So because there are the stages, so this is the initial stage of churning knowledge, so that can
It
be
is
counted.
Baba's remembrance when you are churning Gyan morally, revising morally.
Okay. Didi, very often we have good experiences of remembrance in group meditation, especially when the seniors are here, great yogis are here. So in a gathering, we have beautiful experiences. Does that mean that we are dependent on the gathering? And how can we create equally powerful experience when we sit alone? So what do we pay attention to?
When there is a big gathering, meditation hall, somebody is leading meditation, it creates powerful atmosphere. It's not that we are dependent, but these are the factors that help us. Now, in order to create such powerful atmosphere, wherever we are, especially at home, I suggest either have one meditation room or at least meditation corner, so that whenever you are meditating, you can tell your family not to disturb you. Because if you are sitting there, they know that you are meditating, so not to disturb you. There was one Australian sister. What she did is, She didn't have extra room, so she changed her pantry into meditation room. And her dog was not allowed to come in. And dog was obedient.
Yeah. Creating that space would really help. And sitting in that place every time when we meditate will, yeah, really
We
help us.
create powerful vibration.
Yeah. Didi, to have a natural and constant remembrance is a very challenging effort. So that we can become embodiment of remembrance. But how to develop that stage of having a constant and natural remembrance in our daily routine? Because we have variety of jobs to do.
We need to have aim, clear aim, that I have to use my maximum time in Baba's remembrance. So aim and determination and effort in that direction will help us to overcome the challenges. It is said practice makes you perfect. So we have to keep on practicing. And we have to pay attention that we are not wasting any time, energy, words, and using everything in a worthwhile way.
After we finish these questions, if you have any question, you can pick up the microphone and ask. And if you want to ask, you can come and sit in the front sofa there. So Didi, often like when you said that the second stage of remembrance is conversation, chit chat with Baba. And sometimes we have conversations with ourselves also, you know. So, having conversation with the self helps to create good experiences in remembrance. Self and with Baba, conversation with self and Baba will help us create good experiences in remembrance. But very often, our old nature, our old sanskar converse more to us, like, about old habits and old world. So we start to converse or talk about that in the mind instead of spiritual conversation. So how can we avoid the old sanskars from interfering in our conversation?
Our whole aim in Brahman life is transformation. Shudra to Brahman to deity. So old sanskars, habits have to be transferred. So what we need to be Master Almighty. And to be Master Almighty authority, one needs to have powerful Amrit Vela. Basis of everything is soul consciousness, purity, all relationship with only one Baba, none but one. No attachment to our own body or any bodily being, whether laukik or alaukik. Or material things. No attraction, no waste thought. Then we can be Master Almighty authority. and change our old sanskars, whichever old sanskar may be.
So that then they don't interfere in our conversation or with chit chat with Baba. Okay. Nidhi, while sitting in remembrance, we have beautiful experiences of different relationships with Baba. Because experiencing different relationships will really deepen our meditation. But how do still maintain that relationship with Baba in our busy schedule throughout the day? When we are sitting, we are conscious about our relationship with Baba, but throughout the day, we are not aware, like it's not emerged. So often we feel that relationship is not strong during our actions or interactions with the people.
When there is love for Baba, because Baba is protector, liberator, guide, father, mother, teacher. When we realize how much He is giving us, He brings heaven on His palm. So, first see how much He is doing for us. The old world, which we are tired, we are invoking Him, Baba come, liberate us. And He comes. So, once we realize what He is doing, there will be love. And if there is love, it's easy to remember anyone. And what we have to do is, at least before starting any task, remember Baba. And say, Baba, you should help me. And He will help you.
Didi, in today's Murli, it was one phrase of Baba, it was so beautiful. Baba was speaking in context of with Maya or circumstances. He said, wherever you say mine, then there's a feeling of belongingness, merapan, apnapan, and then authority. So when I say mine, then the sense of belongingness comes, and then the authority is there. So we apply that for our old sanskars, right? So when we apply that to Baba, when I say Baba, you are mine, so then the feeling of authority is also there. So then the depth of relationship is, it's much more deeper. Didi, please share some important qualities or dharana one needs in order to have good, strong relationship with Baba.
Dharana, because Baba is ever pure, to have good relationship, we also have to be like Baba. Completely pure in thoughts and dreams also. And today Baba says concentration, determination, good wishes for everybody, and benevolent feeling for everybody will help us to have good experience and embodiment of remembrance.
Because Baba is a magnet, and if the purer the soul is, the magnet will attract. The newness in Gyan or knowledge is easy. But to maintain newness or enthusiasm in remembrance constantly, how can we do that? That's a challenge.
I think Jnani life itself is a challenge. And what one has to do is bring newness in Gyan as well as yoga. Gyan, take new points from Morley. In the early stage of Gyan, what we used to do it from today's Morley, we'll note down some points of Gyan, that these are the points I'm going to churn. For yoga, we need variety, because newness will bring enthusiasm. So we churn different relationship and try to experiment, to experience those relationships. Is today decide, Baba is a father, I am child. So hold father's hand and go with father everywhere. Talk to Baba as a father, sometimes as a friend. Go with him everywhere, play with him, sing with him, dance with him, etc. Sometimes mother. I had one Australian mother. She was mother of 5 children. But she was complaining that her mother didn't look after children during their childhood. She would go to shop in the morning, come back at night. So children were left to themselves, or the bigger children will have to look after younger children. So I said, now why you are crying? You got Baba as your mother. So what she started doing is, whenever she used to eat, she used to feel as if Baba is feeding. Whenever she used to go to sleep, she used to feel Baba is singing lullaby and tucking her in blanket. Because young children in winter especially, they are packed in small blanket. So after 1 week she came and said, yes, now I feel Baba is my mother, and now I can tell my mother I love you, otherwise I could never tell my
That's
mother that I love you.
yeah.
So means different relationship and different qualities. During meditation, churn how Baba's fatherly love is different from Lokik father. How Baba is giving us happiness, peace, health, protection, etc. So by churning different thing on different day will help you to have enthusiasm.
Because this is such a challenging thing to constantly remember Baba. And Baba is so subtle. He is not a physical person. So nowadays, loving a physical person also, they are not loyal. They change partners very easily nowadays. So it's like being loyal to a physical person only, it's so difficult. But being loyal or constantly remembering Baba, experience, of course, Baba is the ocean of love. He gives us, he pours love. But it's up to us to be constantly connected, to feel that connection to Baba constantly. Should we have the traffic control, Didi? Should we have traffic control now?
Yeah.
याद करो मन से शिव को, नित याद करो मन से शिव को, नित याद करो मन से शिव को, नित याद करो मन से शिव को।
The result of remembrance can be seen from one's stage in facing obstacles or challenges. Didi, can you share how we can create a constant, powerful stage through remembrance so that we can confront the situations or challenges with that power? Sometimes we think that we can create our stage based on knowledge. But do we need combination of Gyan and yoga to create that powerful stage so that we can confront the challenges.
Yoga is main thing to create powerful stage. But Gyan is also needed to face the challenges, because Baba gives us yukti to solve our problem. So we have to pay attention to both Gyan and yoga.
Maybe through Gyan we understand the situation properly, and then through yoga we apply that power to overcome the challenges. So often, Didi, we hear about quality remembrance, powerful remembrance, quality or powerful remembrance. How do we create that quality remembrance?
Quality remembrance can be created by deep love for Baba. We can merge in Baba's remembrance. We can sit on Baba's heart throne. We can merge ourselves in Baba's eye. So, more we pay attention, because journeying on conversation is not a higher stage of meditation. It is meditation. But to merge in Baba's remembrance is a quality of remembrance.
Today Baba was speaking of concentration, no? Ekagrata. So can the quality of remembrance is maybe like stabilizing in the same stage for few minutes?
Long time.
Long time, okay. How long can we stabilize in one state? For how long?
We have to find time and sit
Okay.
and have aim that nothing should disturb us.
Yeah, but when we take, okay, Master Almighty Authority, in that stage, can we stabilize it for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Because as according to today's Murli, Baba says, don't change frequently. So stabilize in that stage. That's concentration, right? So how long can we stabilize in one stage? Maybe for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, because we get bored very easily in one stage. So then,
In Gyan, you should never get bored. You should always be enthusiastic, bringing newness. Concentration doesn't mean that you just focus on one stage
okay,
or one point.
okay,
You can change the points or relationship, and it should be hours, not minutes.
okay. So if I take all relationship, then we can go to hours. But I can't change the relationship every 1 minute, every 2 minutes. But at least one completely absorbed in that feeling. I need to stabilize in that feeling for quite some few minutes. And then I can shift to next.
That's fine.
Yeah. So we can't change frequently, like just every minute. So Didi, can you share how Brahma Baba, Mama or Dadis created such a powerful atmosphere in Madhuban? What common quality Didi sees in all of them in being the embodiment of remembrance?
All of them had only Bap Dada in their heart. And Yagya Seva, nothing else. They were embodiment of dharana, intoxicated, and all the time singing, Va Baba, Va Brahma, Va my fortune. So they were always happy and loving, sweet. All dharana was there. And always available for children. Especially Dadi Prakash Mani, we had for a long time. She would be sitting in the courtyard, and as soon as I ask the Brahmani, when can I meet? Come now. Because even though I was in foreign country and Dadi Janki was in charge, but sometimes Dadi Janki had long queue and she would take long time. So rather than waiting in the queue, I will go to Dadi Prakash Mani and get answer in 5 minutes. So the thing is, even Mama, Baba, they were quite available. And there was a feeling of belonging. Even first timers listening in public talk. Once in Australia, Dadi Prakash Mani gave a talk, and somebody sitting beside me said, I feel like belonging. And Dadi Gulzar was giving talk, and somebody says, she's beautiful.
Without makeup.
Huh?
Without makeup. They are beautiful.
Yeah. Means in a worldly sense, she was not beautiful. But with yoga power, with love and sweetness, she was exuberating beauty. And people could feel that vibrations.
Yes. If you have any questions, you can come up. Okay, Didi, I'm taking up the questions, online questions. In today's Murli, Baba spoke about the elevated attitude, elevated vision, and elevated actions of every Brahmin souls are instrumental in making all the souls of the world elevated. हर ब्राह्मण आत्मा की श्रेष्ठ वृत्ति, दृष्टि, कृति के सर्व आत्माओं के लिए श्रेष्ठ बनाने की निमित्त है. So there is an instrument in uplifting, making all the souls elevated. So question is, what does Baba mean by making all souls of the world elevated? Because all souls will not become elevated.
Elevated.
Yeah.
Main thing is, naturally Baba says, Gyan will be taken by those who belong to Baba last kalpa. So it's not all billions of souls will take Gyan or become elevated. But they will get mukti or Jivan mukti according to their desire and effort. But they will be uplifted because Baba says you are making not only human beings Sato Pradhan, but even elements you are making Sato Pradhan.
Yes. So we show them the path to liberation. The Avyakt signal says, reveal Baba through your perfect form. My question is, please expand on the image of the perfect form.
If you have clear picture of Lakshmi Narayana, that's the image of perfect form. All virtuous, completely viceless, 16 celestial degrees complete. That's their form or praise. And naturally, being Sato Pradhan, they are fair. We can see, everything is, beauty is there. Even their idols give so much power of peace to the devotees when they go in the temple.
Yeah, but not everyone will become Lakshmi and Narayana, Didi. So how are we going to reveal Baba through our perfect form? Because I'm not going to become Lakshmi or Narayan, because that seat is taken. Right? So how am I going to reveal Baba now? Through that perfect form. My own perfect form?
You don't have to make effort. If you are there, everybody will see it.
Okay.
By seeing your face, because that's what Baba always says, your transformation is seen through your face and activity. So you don't need to make any other effort apart from being perfect.
Didi, we have seen Brahmins who are at higher positions, example doctor, are respected more by teachers, so it makes others awkward in certain situations. So how to maintain self-respect in that situations?
You don't compare yourself with any other human being. You, in Hindi we say, apni goat to nasha chade. You have to really think about self-respect points and keep yourself with self-respect. We have to compare ourselves with Mama Baba and nobody else. And have faith in yourself and Baba that I am holding Baba's hand. Baba will help me to become perfect. So be positive, faith in yourself, Baba and Rama.
Yeah, not to run after respect. When we are stabilized in self-respect, people automatically will start to respect us. Didi, can we give money to center vasis, which is he or she is not a center coordinator,
Center Vasi.
but not a center
center
coordinator?
Why not? Depends on what purpose they want. If they want for good purpose, it's fine.
Didi, please explain more how to not accept sorrow. It seems easier not to give sorrow to others, but to accept, easily they accept.
Usually, sensitive people take sorrow. Even if somebody doesn't give respect, they take sorrow. They didn't get chance to do service, they take sorrow. And if somebody defames, that is a lot of sorrow. So, main thing is look at yourself as Baba sees you. Baba, even today I think he was saying you are a special soul.
Each one here in the gathering is a special soul.
So we should always have that awareness that I am a special soul and not be listening. Baba says defamation, listen through one ear, take out through another ear. Don't let it go into your heart and pinch you. So, if anybody is criticizing or defaming you, what you need to do is check whether that is right, because we are here to transform, or get somebody to verify whether that's all is right.
And also having compassion towards a soul who is giving sorrow, then we can have mercy and change it.
Last question.
That's it, Didi. No more questions.
No more.
Yeah. That
That's
was the last
fine.
one.
Today I have a meeting.
Okay.
It has already started 10:30.
Okay.
So we will have 2 minutes meditation and finish.
Thanks a lot, Didi. And thanks to everyone who are here for this class, and also to all the brothers and sisters who have connected online. Thanks a lot. Om Shanti, and see you all again next Sunday. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.